Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. For those of you that are new, my name's Janice and I'm a Thermomix consultant. So, I don't know how many people have got the new Thermomix Everyday Magazine. It's the low waste issue. Now, everyone in my family have got a bit of a cold and I like the sound of this. It's a use it up flu fighter chicken soup. And they make when you, like you have leftover roast chicken which you use to use it, but the carcass you make a turmeric chicken bone broth. So I was going to do this for tea last night, didn't read the recipe. I put the bone broth on at 2 o'clock, by which time I had realised it's a 6 hour, it's a slow cooker recipe and it takes 6 hours. So I made the bone broth last night and we put it in the fridge and we're going to have the soup tonight. And I had a little taste. Don't know if you can see that. It is amazing. Absolutely delicious. Just on its own, I could drink that in a cup. But rightio, so obviously this is going to be manual cooking from the magazine. Now I don't want to get my magazine dirty, so I've got to do this carefully. So we're going to go to manual cooking. So there's two ways of doing it. I've got my screen set up, so I've got my favourite modes. Mine is still in the default. I mean, I say that every time. And that's it there. Or you can go to these little blades here and they give you a list of all the modes. So we just click on manual mode. I haven't tried to rearrange the modes on the TM7, but I'm guessing that you can. Rightio. So let's take the lid off. I've got my steaming basket in there. Right. Check in the Thermomix to make sure it is empty. The fact that the steaming basket was in there means that it was empty, because that's how I put it together when I wash it up. Okay. So it says to start off with, we've got to place coconut oil. 30 grams. Oops. Don't know how I'm going to do this. I've actually got a recipe book holder. I should find it. Okay. Like that. Nope. And I need my stool. Hang on, I'm going to go and get my stool. Okay. Recipe book stool. And it can go right there. And I can see it. Let's bring it a little bit closer. So, 30 grams of coconut oil. So in the manual mode, that's minutes, seconds, temperature, speed, and down here is the scales. So, it's been a little bit cold here in the last few mornings. Okay, 30 grams. So that's usually I can pour my coconut oil out. And at the moment it's winter time, so I'm scraping it out. Rightio. 24. 27. I'll put a little bit more in, it won't matter. There's 30 grams, or 31 now. So now, we're going to put the lemon rind. It says from 1.5 lemons. I am just going to put the lemon rind in from 1 lemon, because that's a lot of lemon rind. 10 sprigs of fresh parsley. Oops. Oh, there we go. Some went on the floor, so it'll stay down there for the minute. Ginger, so it is 20 grams of fresh ginger, and I've got 2 little knobs here. Let's see what they weigh. I'm going to put it all in anyway. 19 grams, there we go. A spring, how many is it? 2 spring onions. Now I don't have any, green spring onions or anything, but I've got a leek. that needs using up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it up into pieces and drop that in there. Okay. Probably didn't need to be cut up quite that much. Okay. Turmeric. So you can use fresh turmeric or ground turmeric. I don't have any fresh turmeric. 1 teaspoon of ground. So the bone broth's got turmeric in it as well. So that'll be a nice layering. Chili. So 1 long chili. I'm only going to put in half. And I'll put the tail end in with it that hasn't got as many seeds or membrane. Okay. Coriander stems. So how many? It says 10, or is it? 10 sprigs of fresh coriander stems and leaves separated. So I don't know. This is all the stems. I de-stemmed all of it because I will use it all. Rightio, and that will do. And garlic. So it said 3 cloves of garlic. So that was frozen minced ginger I put in, and that's frozen minced garlic. So I'm actually out of frozen minced garlic now. So I'm going to have to make some more. Turbo twice. So we're going to go back to turbo. And we want turbo for 2 seconds. So we want 2. Oops, yeah, that's right. Any minute now. Rightio. Times 1. Rightio. So now we're going to scrape down the sides of the mixing bowl and cook for 2 minutes, 120 degrees speed 2. So let's have a quick look. All my Thermomix bits are already yellow because of the turmeric soup, bone broth yesterday. So, rightio. And what do we want? We want back to manual. 2 minutes. No, yeah, that's right. 2. 120. On speed 1, did I say? 2. Rightio. I'll leave that and I'll be back. Right. And now we're going to add the bone broth or liquid stock. You didn't have to do the bone broth. Oh, you could just do, smells amazing. You could just do chicken stock, but I thought it was really cool to make your own stock. So what I'm going to do is, it's supposed to make 1,200 grams. So let's weigh this in. Well, that's pretty good. It did indeed make 1,200 grams. Now I'm going to give that a wipe out because that's what I'm going to serve the soup in. How you do it is you put the chicken and kale, the hot chicken and kale in your plate, then pour the broth over. So I'm going to just bung it all in together. But I will serve up a bowl once I'm finished and I'll show you what it's meant to be like, and then we'll throw it all in together. Rightio. 15 minutes, 100 degrees, speed 2. Okay, back to manual mode. 15 minutes, 100 degrees, speed 2, go. Rightio, and I'll be back. This whole house smells amazing. Rightio. I've done that. And now we're going to put the Verma into position. Oops. It's warm. And this is the new size Verma. Oops. A bit of an idiot. I was going to show you the soup. It smells just amazing. It's got a bit of a Thai food aroma to it. Oh. Okay. Rightio. And then we've got to weigh in cooked chicken. So we've got 200 to 400 grams of leftover cooked chicken. So this is, I'm going to put all of this in here. It would be nearly 400 grams. Oh no, it's 350 grams, that's okay. And kale, how much kale? 100 grams of kale with the the ribs removed and cut into 1 centimetre. Now it's sort of done that. I gave it a bit of a slice through. So that was 100 grams because I didn't tear the scales. Okay. So this is a fairly quick recipe. Once you've made the bone broth. You don't have to make your own bone broth. You can just use chicken stock. Okay. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Verma speed. I want to see if Verma is a mode. I think it is. I think we've got one of the new modes we've got is steaming. There we go. So we're going to do, I think you learn something new every day. I'm still learning about the new Thermomix. Okay, 10 minutes, Verma speed, Verma temperature, speed 2. 1, 2, right, start. So that's going to be 10 minutes. So there's new modes with the TM7, and that is steaming, high heat, and another one. Can't remember what it was. Anyway, I will remember. So I forgot to say at the beginning, this recipe is suitable for all Thermomixes. TM31, TM5, TM6 and TM7. So, and it is, I did mention this, but it is in our new Thermomix magazine. It's on sale now. Now, rightio, I'll be back. So we're nearly finished. Only got 36 seconds to go. We've got to what we do now is we serve this out into serving bowls. So you serve the chicken and the kale out into your serving bowls. Finish your soup and then pour it over the top. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, I was going to put it all in together, but I think I'm going to hold it separately and we'll eat it tonight as tea, but I'm going to have some for lunch as well, so even though it is 3:30. Right. So now we're going to take this off here, and that should have steamed everything beautifully. Okay. Now we want, in our bowl we want a little bit of kale and a little bit of chicken and a little bit more kale, because I love kale. It was something that I never would try because everyone went, it's disgusting. And then when I eventually tasted it, it's so delicious. It was sort of decoration, table decoration. Something you put on the table to make your, it was like frilly leaves that, would make your dish look a bit cuter. Anyway, oh, I know I've splashed water on my book. There, okay. Now we're going to take that lid off. I don't want to do that. Got no room left. Right. And now we're going to go back to manual mode and scales. So we've got to add 50 grams of soy sauce or tamari. So I've got the tamari. Oh, there's 50, perfect. Mirin, 30 grams. Now, I looked everywhere and I remembered it was in the fridge. Now, I don't know, this is not mirin, this is Chinese cooking wine. Shao Xing, this is what I use when it says mirin. Or I think you can use like a sweet white dessert wine. 30. Perfect. 75 grams of lemon juice. I just had to grab the squeezy one. 75 grams. Okay. And then very last we want a tablespoon of miso paste. Brilliant. Rightio. Lid on. I don't know where I put the lid. Oh, I can see it. That's okay. 10 seconds, speed 2. So that's minutes, seconds, speed 2. And I've got to grab some coriander. Okay. So I'll just grab the coriander. So I've just got a little handful of coriander leaves. And now we're going to ladle some of this out. Or just pour it out over the top of our soup here. Oops. Oh, a mess. Right. Beautiful. Sprinkle over some coriander leaves. It's just a little mess. Let's give it a taste. Come on. That is delicious. It's a little bit spicy. It's got distinct like Thai flavours. But that is delicious. Rightio. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, could you please give it a thumbs up? Pop over to my channel and subscribe, and I really hope I'll see you next time.